No matter what I do, the shot's always gonna suck. Sorry, sorry guys, my studio doesn't have such classy stuff as people like Jacob Israel with his rabbit and stuff. I got Scarface and the dogs as people playing poker. We're really classy over here at Conscious Truth Secret Channel, guys. Ah, now I'm gonna forget. Harmonic wavelength something harmonic. Um, and how late light is, dude. Harmonic wavelengths. Oh, this is funny. It was a video I was just watching. Um, harmonic wavelength. Um, like, and God started to speak to me, man. Like when I was listening, that discernment and God started kicking in, right? And I got to a deeper understanding on how how that we create ourselves. Like you are that nodal point, the node point, that it's like the node is generating and receiving all at the same time. Like it's almost like when you see, like if you throw a handful of sand instead of throwing one rock into the lake, throw a handful of pebbles and all the wave interference, um, similar to the double slit experiment with the wave interference, the wave interference linkage and all that, and like how you know you how they describe it, and you're throwing a stone into like water. So like it's crazy because when you're listening to this shit, you start to understand that everything is vibrating. That's the whole God concept. Like everything is vibrating. So if you, it's like, actually kind of like, when you're doing when we're doing the sand and vibrating it, and you see the different like geometric shapes popping out. The the name for it is slipping my mind at the moment. I'm really upset with myself because I usually know all this stuff, but um, the harmonics and the sound, and like they do it on a plate with sand, and you can see the different geometrics pop out. Um, it's the same way that like our reality just the whole thing starts vibrating and creates its fractalized little every so often throughout the bubble you're going to get the nodal points and then those set off their own waves that vibrate out. So we are all one. We are all, let's see, that still creates that. That's why we have that satanic element, and the yin and the yang, and like good and evil actually come together at some point. All paradoxes can be solved. Um, they speak of it. It speaks of that in the Emerald Tablets. That there's a solving point to every paradox. There's that merger, the matrix. This, it's like crazy, man. It gets so deep, and I'm so deep in thought. And there's so much shit I gotta start writing down. I had such a delinquent youth that I'm trying. I really do need to buckle down on all the organized shit, taking notes and everything, really getting this stuff out. I'm starting to build up some equipment. I got a kick-ass phone. It's like ridiculous, so I need to start putting the work in. I just wish I had some social ability to like talk to somebody with this, because with the this Mandela effect shit and everything, and like God pouring his spirit out on all men, and like this and that. It just gets deep, man. It's holidays. I'm trying to relax. I've been working. I had I drank a beer or two tonight, trying to relax. I don't drink very often because I used to really self-medicate with it, but it's not like I'm a raging alcoholic or anything. I had dark times involved in that, so I really take pride in staying abstinent and stuff because it just reminds me of darker things, you know. So I don't drink a lot, but I had a beer tonight, a couple beers. Bored. The wife's visiting her parents with the kids, so I gotta go pick them up in a day or two. I'm off. I'm just chilling. I'm bored. I'm studying all the time. So yeah, this like he just was really explaining the details of how those nodal points like show up, because it's like the whole thing is vibrating. So then you get those little points here and there, like observation within science projects and different science experiments. The observation of the collaboration between everything and what you can see is really going on there is kind of worth more than the experiment. It's a whole nother science of the understanding, I believe, kind of like understanding the concept of discernment. Because, like, you know how you feel things are going a certain way, you don't listen to your gut or whatever, and things don't work out. Things like that happen, and and it's like, um, so there's those two. There's that masculine and feminine always at work. There's the judging and the not even judging, the convicting. You better watch that ass. And there's that forgiving. I seen what you did. You better be nice and not do that anymore type shit. Like there's the masculine and the feminine, forgiveness and the conviction. So maybe that's where the heaven and hell aspect got kind of devised from, you know? Dying to play with this phone and get real. The camera is like phenomenal. You could probably like zoom in and like it'll really probably focus in on this. Yeah, that's that scar in my head. I hit myself in the head with a hammer. See, some people are out here. I like doing this. I'm running my channel, doing what I'm doing because like it's just what it's got to be. This is the all natural, and I know a lot of people that care about this stuff are gonna watch this stuff. So I don't want to seem like an idiot loser, but we all gotta cut loose a little bit sometimes. Eat my Triscuits and sharp cheddar and having a beer and just chilling, and I'm not gonna crunch that shit in your ear. But been working, saving, doing good. Christmas, everything. I'm just like I really want to take it to the next level. I really do with everything. That's why we have the social life, man. It really is important to socialize, and I'm all alone out here, and that's what's tough. I suppose, people that are in this community are really resilient people that have been cut off because everyone's been so dumbed down. Think about that aspect too, guys. People like us, we've been so cut off, and we can't relate, and we just got up the balls to do our own fucking thing, keep going and not die, and keep growing and living. And it's hard, especially to do that on your straight up self, man. Like, never mind. It's great to be able to do that as a community. Can't let people can't let these corporations and these companies and corporations and shit take away our community. It empowers that. So there's a slippery slope of that whole thing. Can't live like that. Sorry. Had to do it. Thank God Jason Christopher's been pushing. A lot of division out there. I don't know, I might just go live. See what's up with people out there. See what time it is. But, yeah, just think of that. It just really rang true with me, the way everything was like, the nodal points and like how everything's vibrating together, but yet you get that individuality, that disruption, and the integrity gives the individuality. Amazing. Wow. I've been having visions, man. That's a deep vision right there. I've been really, really getting inspired left and right for some crazy visual art and stuff. But like I said, there's no one to collaborate, no one to talk to, no one to hang out with, no one to get working on things with. Getting older, no one, not in that group. It's harder, so it's tough, man. Love you guys. I'm gonna peace out, and I'm probably gonna try to go live tonight. Stupidly, I'll probably regret it. But peace out. Love you guys.